Well, as you know, I grew up in watching Andre the Giant, which helped a lot to overcome Kayan, and he was very tough. But I managed to overcome him, and he was definitely a tough adversary, no doubt. Aiming at his knees and making him stumble was definitely an opportunity to win this match, but I failed. Um, I mean, that's all I got to say. I mean, I'm still new here. I'm still learning the ropes along with my partner, who is the other half of the artist. Um, so just getting this opportunity to be in the tournament was very, very nice. Um, I really don't have much to say because, like I said, I'm not, uh, as you say, a top guy here in TPW to be talking so much. Um, but anyways, I hope I answered your question, Pepperjack. Yeah, you did, and thank you for your time. I know it's you're still moved here recently from France, so it is harder for you to speak, and we appreciate your efforts to speak here tonight to in this interview. Uh, so thank you. So that was another interview we had with uh, the newest superstar. It was in the tournament, who is Francois, and now we will finally hear from Davis. Um, one last time, he wanted to talk to you guys, the TPW fans, about more questions that you asked actually online to about Davis. So we'll hear from him now and see what he has to say. So welcome to the show, Backstage here, Davis. Again, we know it's hard for you to stand, so we won't keep you too long. But some people had some questions here asked through the internet to ask questions to you about your upcoming uh, match that you talked about to come back. The first question is, how do you think you and your partner will favor against the current tag champions, which are the All-Star and also his partner Insidious? Well, honestly, I gotta say that, like I said, we're rookies here, and our biggest chance of winning is to um, focus on their weaknesses. Like All-Star, Insidious, they're both high-flying superstars, maybe ground them from the ropes. Also, another thing is to make sure that they don't get enough strikes in. That's their main points too, is getting strikes. Insidious mainly is a lucha libre style, so focusing on those obstacles, uh, overcoming those will definitely win us the match for the tag titles, I think, personally. And I'm just speaking somewhat in behalf of my partner. He couldn't be here right now because he has some other stuff going on. That's why I'm redoing a second interview for Deshaun here. So sorry you had to hear my voice twice. Well, anyway, we know that you are starting to rise a lot here in TPW, and we know as a tag superstar, um, you're doing well, but have you ever considered moving to like single competition for future stuff? Did you want to actually move on with those to move on to the Mid Carter Championship against Perseus, or facing the Ram at any point, or whoever's champion by the time that you want to take that step? Well, honestly, yeah, I mean, it's a big opportunity to be a single star. Um, I'm not gonna say I haven't thought about it. I talked with Deshaun about it all the time, backstage, and definitely. I mean, it'd be a big opportunity to be singles champion in the future. Probably not now, because we're both just starting out, and I don't want to take that leap right away, But who doesn't want to be like the top guy, and be the face of TPW? Um, but yeah, well, that's all I gotta say about that. I mean, there's not much I can say right now because I'm just starting, like I said. So very humble of you to talk like that, and definitely signs of a true future champion of the singles division. Um, and uh, another question here that we have from online is, what do you plan to do if you are in a predicament where you have to face your own partner, Deshaun, at some point in a one-on-one match? Well, not to say we haven't talked about it again. We're best friends, and it's a big opportunity to face someone you're very similarly compatible with as a one-on-one competition. And not to say at some point that we won't face each other. You never know, because we are very limited here in the company. We have only certain superstars that can fight each other one-on-one. So whenever the time comes to that, it'd be a great opportunity to be able to face my partner, Deshaun, in a one-on-one match, definitely. Well, one last question we're going to ask you before you go is, seeing Perseus do what he did to you, and we know that you're really willing and ready to come back and to beat him up, I wouldn't doubt that 100%. But would you, the question is, would you want to be able um, to come back sooner than later and to have a face-off with him before your guys' match coming up? Would you be able to stand and physically be capable to talk one-on-one with him? For sure. I mean, the doctor said I'm only uncleared to wrestle. I can be in the ring to talk and to do those type of things. It's not painful. Uh, just like this interview is it's not painful to be able to talk. So, so yeah, I'd be willing to talk with him, maybe even uh, on tomorrow's show if he wants to. one-on-one and a face-off, and definitely get some words out that we need to talk to each other about. And I don't know, who knows what will happen if us two are in the ring. So, but that's all I have to say about those things. Well, thank you again for being here with us, Davis, and we appreciate you taking the time to be a part of this interview process. So, those are all our interviews for today, and definitely um, a lot of people wanting to know more about what's going to happen next and what will be transpiring in the next TPW show. Well, if you want to know, tune in tomorrow to figure out what will happen in our Saturday night show, which will be involving more rivalries between Deshaun and Perseus, one half of the Rizzlers defending his partner who got beat up, which was Davis, in a one-on-one match. And also, another match that will be presented tomorrow on the show will be, which we'll see Insidious in action as well, against one-on-one with the champion winner, the tournament winner, which is Shabbat, and he will be facing one-on-one Insidious in a one-on-one match tomorrow as well. And the rest of the matches will be chosen at random. That is what makes this Saturday night very special, because we choose the matches at random, the participants at random, and they will be able to decide what matches go on during that show. But the two main matches will be those matches just announced today, and make sure to tune in there. And so with that, we know the show has been very entertaining tonight, and we want to give a big thank you to our viewers who are watching the show and who will enjoy the rest of TPW. I'm for sure about that, because so much content going on and so much of rivalries and people talking backstage about their different questions that they have. And yeah, so again, tune in tomorrow for that. That will be most likely around the same time, most likely for the show to start. If not, it will probably be a little bit in the afternoon Texas time, which would be the time that it will be starting, like a little bit after 12 Texas time. So you want to look that up on your phones to know what time that is, in case you didn't know. Then that's how you will know when the show will start tomorrow. As for the as well as for myself, now talking as a content, I will be continuing to play other games right now. It won't be TPW content. It will be normal content if you guys want to continue watching. And again, thank you for watching the show. I am not stopping right away. I'm going to be continuing, but with different content is what I'm saying. Thank you again for watching this content. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for the more of the content of the show. Again, at either the afternoon or in the same time in the morning, like a little bit before 9 o'clock in Texas time again. So if you see the broadcast end, it's not that I'm ending it. It's because I'm going to be starting another video game shortly after. So stay tuned to see that. And I hope you enjoy TPW. Thank you for tuning in. And with that, come to the show next time tomorrow to be there or be square.